Your sales so low? $50,000, and you've got how many stores?
In low? I don't agree. In 1 year.
No, I don't agree. In this video, you can really see why Shark Tank refused to release this video for a long time. Throughout the course of this video, these women are going to put their emotionality above objective facts over and over and over again because they think that's enough. They think that's adequate in the world of business. They do find out, and spoiler alert, their company goes bankrupt 2 months after this appearance on Shark Tank. If these were men, obviously this episode would have been released immediately, but you can tell because this is from way before COVID based on where the Sharks chairs are situated, and also you can see that they look younger. Mark Cuban looks a lot younger considering this is from the days when he wasn't a vegan. When you go vegan, you immediately age like a decade. So keep in mind, you have success stories and then you have whatever this is.
$150,000 in exchange for 30% of our business.
Sharks, just about every parent can relate to the struggle that you face when you try to get your child to wear their safety helmet. It's a fight. The helmets
I never fought with my parents about wearing a helmet to ride a bicycle, by the way. I never even argued with them because it made sense. So I don't know what she's talking about.
We are targeting children between the ages of 4 and 10. We were doing a family bike ride, and my son, who was 7 at the time, refused to wear his bike helmet. And my daughter, she ran to the garage, got some glue gun and some purple tissue paper, and
Bro, clearly there was no father in this family because he would have said, son, go put your helmet on now. Like, what?
I loved it because he was wearing his helmet, no complaining.
Dude, there's a lot of products like this out there. What's different
Okay,
about
what
do you make it for, and what do you sell it for?
How many have you sold? Where have you sold them?
Since we started selling, which is just over a year ago, we've sold about 5,000 units and generated $50,000 in sales.
How?
We are in over 80 specialty retail
Yeah,
toys
she didn't actually answer the question in terms of the first principles.
stores across the United States. We are
Also, guys, I'm going to really zoom in here, but there is a palatable, emotional, argumentative tint to the way she responded, as if it's somehow difficult to talk about or they shouldn't be asking. That is my perspective, really, if I focus in on her degenerate psyche.
We are in over 80 specialty retail toy stores across the United States, the biggest mass market retailers in the world.
Neurotic, that's the word. She's neurotic.
Toys R Us and Walmart.
Not in retail, online.
Not in retail,
They're
beforehand.
gonna want this thing at $9.99, aren't they?
Well, you know, we have had no pushback from any of the buyers. They have not pushed back on the
Walmart,
price.
you're saying?
Walmart is...
The pushback is you have only $50,000 in sales with 60 different locations. That's not a lot of money.
has not pushed back on the price.
And when I was watching this for the first time before the Sharks said anything, I thought to myself, that's really, that's not a lot. Like, if you're in Walmart and you are selling hundreds of dollars worth, like, each month, that's not a lot.
Is there competition for it?
Sure
There's
there is.
no... we want
Wait
to
a
be
sec,
sold...
there's
Tons of competition.
I disagree.
Sure
There's
there is.
no... we want
Wait
to
a
be
sec,
sold...
there's
Tons of competition.
I disagree.
That's not even an opinionated statement. There either is and there isn't. And 3 multi-million-dollar sharks are telling you, yeah, there's competition. We've seen it. Oh, no, I disagree. It's all subjective. To them, it is subjective, though. Guys, feminism is dangerous because it tells women everything is subjective.
If you go into any mass market retailer and walk down the helmet aisle, there's no helmet
Kelly,
accessory
if I walk
department.
into a ski shop on the ski hill, there's an
Bro, look at this. And he's actually talking to her like he's explaining something to a child. This is the reason why Sony Pictures did not want to release this episode, and they tried to quietly release it 4 days ago, and yeah, people are going to be seeing this.
entire rack of stuff like this.
Okay.
Also a bike shop.
But we want to be in...
Look at the face of the woman next to her, too. These people are into reality denial.
Like
Look.
this.
Look at her face.
Okay.
Also a bike shop.
But we want to
There's
be in
tons of
every mass
They can't
market
accept reality.
retailer. We're talking about Toys R Us, Walmart,
Why are your
Target.
sales so low? $50,000, and you've got how many stores?
No man has ever said that to her in her entire life, and she's right now calculating how to respond. It's like running into accountability. Kevin O'Leary is saying, why are sales so low? Fantastic.
Why are your sales so low? $50,000, and you've got how many stores?
In low? I don't agree. In 1 year...
No, I don't agree.
We're in over 80 specialty retailer stores, and we
Feisty.
We're
Look at her
selling.
go.
Yeah, but we're
We're
selling.
two moms from New Jersey.
No, I get it, but
Oh, isn't that cute? That should be enough to make it in business. If you don't make it in business, that's oppression. Why are you giving us cash?
look, the numbers don't lie. You're selling hundreds of dollars of them in each store.
We just started selling over a year ago.
I know, but in a year.
This is the result of boss queen culture. Oh my god, yes, queen, you don't need to adhere to any sort of masculine standard, including math or accounting. Oh my gosh, yeah, you are right. You are right. That is a lot to sell. Oh my god.
Year with 80 stores, you've done
80 stores, not 60. I said 60 earlier. They are in 80 stores, bro. And are selling only $50,000 worth? That's...
$25 per
I could probably come up with a random product and sell more than that if I, was in 80 stores.
store in a year. They're all going to get delisted. There's no way on earth a retailer is going to keep that in with such small velocity. That's tiny. What's happening?
We envision expanding this assortment to include.
Look, they're not taking him seriously. He's literally telling them, guys, you have a death problem here. Your company's going to crash.
What's happening?
We
And
envision.
they're smiling like, oh, he's just being a man telling us reality things. Yeah, well, that's oppression. It'll never catch up to us because we've been told that would be toxic. It would be too toxic.
Expanding this assortment to include.
But you don't have to.
Trying to put myself in the mind of a low verbal IQ female is very, very taxing, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're watching right now.
This
Expand.
kid's licenses.
You've got
Yeah, you missed this point.
animation
No,
characters.
you're not
You're
going
over
to
it.
expand. They're not going to take more product. It's not working. It's just not working.
We really need to talk about his licensing. We think that
What? Don't even go there. You've sold $50,000
No, go there.
worth
Tell
of
me
this
your idea
stuff.
about licensing.
Why?
because we really see that this is what kids want. They asked
They
us
don't
for
want
this
it. They're
product.
not buying it.
Maybe people don't want to buy them.
Well,
I just-
we
that's
haven't
just
had
not
that
possible.
experience.
Look, you're
It's just not possible. You have to consider that. Look at there, dude. Look at that. That's just not possible. Well, actually, it is possible. You being wrong is possible. And in the comments, which I'm going to show you after the video, people are saying these women think that they're right no matter what. Kind of a lower resolution explanation of what I'm describing here.
they're not buying it.
Maybe people don't want to buy them.
So it's actually really, really difficult because it's like watching a child try to compete in a man's sport. That's what it looks like. Like you're at an Ironman, a triathlon, and you see a 12-year-old. He's trying his best. He's trying to be like his dad, but he's in last place, and he's in last place because he's worse at it. And at the end of the day, that's just the facts of it. This is a lot like that to me.
Well, we
that's
haven't
just
had
not
that
possible.
experience.
Look at like that's so cringe.
Look, you're on fire. You're burning. You have to figure out what's wrong and fix it right away before you.
He's trying to, again, explain to them like they're kids because they haven't realized you're in a serious situation right now. Your company is going to go bankrupt, and it goes bankrupt 2 months after this appearance.
Go to zero.
Do you think that if this was price point at $9.99, we would be selling more?
I think so.
I think so.
Try
You
anything.
do. Okay,
Try
so
anything.
let's make that happen. I have to get
Kelly,
to China.
Kelly, the
I
only
need your
way- No, no, no,
contact.
no.
Can I get a word in here?
Your contact.
At $9.99 or done flash sales to see how people respond at $9.99.
We did do a few partnerships with some of the hot flash sale websites, and they did sell out and come back and
There's
ask
your
us for
answer.
more.
Does
What
that
was
part-
his-
So it did work. The reason why a business is led by women tend to fail really, really often is because they can't. Well, you have to make a lot of decisions for business to succeed. You have to make decisions coherently, and if you make them incoherently, you fail. Women are hardwired to make the incoherent decision no matter what. You saw the thing on Twitter. It literally went viral for women en masse saying they would rather be with a grizzly bear than around a man. They're genetically hardwired to choose the option that doesn't make sense. So when you set forth, let's say, 10 choices you can make in a day for your business, they will make 8 of them the wrong choice. Just because doing the right choice is too masculine. Oh, we gotta be edgy. Oh, this way's right too, because everything's subjective. No, everything isn't subjective. You do need to lower the price. You do need to work harder. You do need to sell more, etc. You need to advertise more. Whatever the choices may be in their situation for the business, or whether the choice may be, would you rather be with a grizzly bear or with a man? Women, because they've been indoctrinated, injected with this mental sickness of Marxism, of identity politics, which tells them your virtue is automatic as a result of your identity, not the things that you say and think. They end up being childlike, low verbal IQ, narcissistic embodiments of incompetence, pretending as though they're competent.
Can I speak a moment?
Yes.
Making this thing go, which is a wonderful trait.
Barbara interrupts the men on the panel who are all richer than her to say that she's out. So I'll save you the time.
We are absolutely committed to making this.
That's not enough.
not
That's
good.
not enough.
Yeah, but there-
Everybody who walks into the Shark Tank is fully committed.
Look at Mark Cuban preach before he went full soy liberal vegan.
That's why they're
Okay.
here. It takes more than that to be successful.
See, you can tell he's still eating beef at this time in his life.
We are two moms trying to.
Listen to the response. You have to be more than committed. You aren't doing enough, was Mark Cuban's statement. And her response is, we are two moms that are trying our best, and that should be enough because that's what ideology has told us.
We are two moms trying to create this company.
And what's really sad is our culture has given that type of statement space to be like, oh, are you really saying something there? Oh, maybe you're saying something. Yeah, you are two moms. What if two dads are just like, we're two dads here and we've really been struggling. Like, shut the fuck, get out. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Get out. Oh, what the fuck? We need to be able to start doing that with women like this that are trying to cosplay as men.
We need somebody who can talk to China. We want expertise in global expansion, licensing.
Why? You haven't even conquered New Jersey.
We need global expansion because we can't sell more than $50,000 worth in Virginia. Oh, I see why Sony didn't want to release this. Could you imagine? They probably would have been like boycotted by the left or something. How dare you show us for who we are? I can't believe you do that. It's so oppressive.
What are you worried about the globe for?
The market wants this now.
I hate this product.
Bro, what is she even saying? It's not meant to make sense. In her head, it's all emotional. But wait until you see what they say as they walk out.
Too
It doesn't.
soon.
Yeah.
They
International
are buying it.
distributors.
People are calling me all the time. Can you send?
Why don't they?
The classic. She even commits the classic mistake of the anecdotal over the statistical. Oh, but I'm called all the time by individuals who must want it. Yeah, but your statistical distribution show that it's actually unpopular, and that's the thing you look at, not the anecdotal experience. It's the exact same thing of, oh my God, that's the reason why I want to be on a grizzly bear instead of a man, because my brain can't comprehend distributions.
They
We've
buy
had
it.
international
They are buying it.
distributors.
Why does it show up in the number?
What would have made you happy if we came in here and we said we
Number's
sold
5.
75?
What would have made you happy? Better results in objective reality would probably have made them happier, and she even lists them.
Times this.
100,000?
No,
What are
actually,
you looking
no.
for?
Here's what made it happen.
What do you mean? Well, actually, yeah, 100,000 would have been better than 50,000 because that's in objective reality. Yeah, 1 million would have been better than 100,000 because that's objective. See, what do you even mean by that question? It's so embarrassing. These people are trying to cosplay as men.
$1 million?
This is what would have made us happy. If you would have said we had one store and they sold
And
$50,000
Mark Cuban coming in being base. This is before he started disliking free speech.
worth, and you would have said we just need more money so we can go to a second store and a third store. Then we could project numbers. You're selling us on the dream and not discussing the green. I'm out.
Accountability. Damn.
Kelly, look, you're very scattered. There's a lot of products like it. You don't want to acknowledge that, but there are, and you're not getting enough customers.
We really feel like this is the beginning for us. I
It's just the beginning. Meanwhile, fast forward, their company's out of business 2 months later.
appreciate what you're saying, but for us, we
We know better than you. Yeah, our company's just beginning.
really are
2 months later, bankrupt.
just our momentum is just really starting now.
I hope so.
It's the opposite of the truth. That's so sad. And what's sad, the reason why it's sad is because she could have, if she had the correct coherent mental model and not the narcissistic low verbal IQ feminine model, realized objective reality.
I'm out.
And if you can't realize what's going on here, your brain's broken.
At this point, I can't help you. I'm out.
Well, yes, there is.
Oh, Mr. Wonderful, I can't wait to hear this.
Bro, that's so arrogant. You should want to hear any offer he has to say because everyone else has just gone out. They're still acting. Oh, it's so weird.
I don't know what you're going to do. I really don't know. Because you're on the path right now to zero.
Well, we came here today prepared to make a deal, and we are
This
still.
business is not working. There's no numbers that make it work. I just.
It is working. Out of business 2 months later. It is working. $50,000 in 80 Walmarts. It is working.
Just gave you the math and you deny it. What's the...
Guys, I'm all pro entrepreneur. I think it's fantastic if people try, and I think it's great if they fail and try. What I'm making fun of here is not their failure. What I'm making fun of is the reason they failed, because it had nothing to do with business. It had to do with feminine psychopathology that is representative of postmodernist feminist ideology. Oh, there's no right and wrong answers. Objective coherence and truth and masculinity, those are oppression parameters. No, they're not. But you can see their mentality coming forward. It's just like a guy that goes on here and, you know, is clearly delusional. Everyone knows he's delusional immediately.
What's the matter with you?
Listen, this is the
You literally asked her, what's the matter with you? Can you see why they didn't want to release this?
first step of faux hawks. There will be a faux hawks for every single kid. There will be a faux hawks with a food.
It's emotional. It's emotional. It's not based in reality.
You can print on.
Deal in reality. You've got to wake up and smell the bankruptcy, okay? I'm out.
All right.
Okay,
You're
thank you.
missing out.
Good luck.
You're missing out. Bankrupt 2 months later. For those wondering, the business went out 2 months after they appeared on the show. Lol, damn, lol mayo. I appreciate the update. Post a link to the article. Oh shit, we're just two moms. The comments are going in. I wouldn't be surprised if Sony starts like deleting comments, because whenever people hold the radical left accountable, it tends to go this way. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe. All of this becomes a lot worse when you realize the culture is pushing boss queen energy on women. And the boss queen energy actually isn't even empowering or telling women to work hard. It's something more like ignore the masculine parameters and standards so that you can charge forward blindly. You might succeed, but because you're blind, you're probably going to fail. But that failure, don't listen to it. Don't course correct. Don't adapt, because that's masculine oppression. That's the problem that I'm addressing here. That's the problem that I've addressed in many of my other videos as well. Be sure to subscribe, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.